Now, we do have to take care today because Big Brother is watching us. Tokyo, the King Cat producer, is here watching us now. You may not believe that this is real, but look, as I'm recording, here he is, just making sure everything is okay. You going to say hello? No. Okay, all right. So, it is Thursday, the 20th of October, 2022. 12 more days to my vacation. Now let's hop into it straight away. But before we do that, I really got to do a huge thank you to two people who have donated to the Pickle Foundation. I'd like to say hello to Sandy, who donated $50, and also Sinan, who also donated $10. Thank you so much. All this money doesn't go to my back pocket or my Christmas fund. It all gets into a separate bank account for Pickle for saving up for her. Again, I can't thank you enough for that. I'm very, very humbled. Now, let's get into what we're going to talk about, and we're going to start off with this picture here. The gentleman on the screen is a person from the United Kingdom that has lived in China for a considerable amount of time, and he made a video because he went on a state media sponsored trip to many different places, and he made a video called 34 Days Until Collapse. This is a lie, because before he said 3 days to collapse, and now he's saying 34 days to collapse. He tries to be sarcastic, but he's sort of like a impolite gentleman, and again, he's sort of a CCCP shill, just hates the West, loves China. Everything that China does is far better than America or England. And again, you can see he's just quite an arrogant gentleman, just changing it, trying to be sarcastic, but he doesn't get away with it. I'm just informing you that if you watch this guy, most of his spiel is just complete BS. Yesterday, I made a video that said Free Gorges Dam and no water, no power. And let me just show you this map. Now, if you can see Wuhan there, near enough in the center, and you can also see Yingchang. Yingchang is about 20 kilometers away from the Three Gorges Dam. So Yingchang is downstream of it. So the east is the Three Gorges Dam. And during the summer, near enough there was a massive drought in China. We have done the weather forecast quite often, and we've seen little bits of rain, but not too much. There was this clip on Twitter, I do believe, of a man actually walking across the Yangtze River. And at the beginning, you can see a map. This, he says, is in Wuhan. So I get very confused whether the satellite images that I see from Central Hub are up to date or whatever. What do you think? Leave some comments in the comment section below. I'd be very interested to hear. But this is the actual video. Now, it is fast forward, so you can slow it down, but here is the video. It gets quite confusing what is real and what is fake. When was this video actually done? It was posted on Twitter, you could say in the last 24 hours, and he did actually quote, "This is in October 2022. The levels look like this. I'm just going to do the Three Gorges Dam because that one's gone down at 159.12. There's no inflow, but the outflow is 8,000. And if you want to see how China keeps China so beautiful, have a look at this, but then have a look at the after effects of how they keep China so beautiful. On state media, they are showing the province of Xinjiang. Xinjiang is in the northwest, and this is where all the controversy comes related to the Uyghurs, etc., etc. There is a massive desert there, and compared to the rest of China during the summer, they said that was in a drought, but this is the time when they said they were floods, and this is when it actually flooded the desert. You can see this is from Chinese state media, CCTV4. And is this a good thing or is this a bad thing that heavy rains and floods comes to a desert? Or is this just another sign of global warming? Again, what do you think? Drop a comment in the comment section below. While slowly COVID disappears from a lot of countries from around the world, it is still an ongoing subject, a hot topic in China. This are some people who've been released from a quarantine camp, and you can see what they say here. Let's have a look. Thank you for people in Nanyang. Bow first. Bow. Thanks for the CCP and the government. What's going to happen now? Bow second. Thanks for the country. Bow third. Thank you for the people of Nanyang. Okay, so it's going back to the original bit there. And do be aware that the stormtroopers may come to your apartment anytime and test for COVID on every single object. It's sort of like going back in time, and it's going back into the Stone Age. But this is the zero COVID policy. Inside the quarantine center, it looks like this. Now, people say this is in the Shanghai Stadium. I can't confirm or deny this, but it is a COVID station there. But at least they do have air conditioning. And one more away, don't go to this restaurant because they are using gutter oil. Delicious. Yum, yum, yum. Moving away from the weather, rain, floods, droughts, Three Gorges, and liars. Yesterday, I did show you a video of what happened in the Consul General, the Chinese Consul General in Manchester. Can't show you so much of it because for certain reasons I possibly won't, but I can show you in the link in the description below. Underneath is all about China. And you can see the two different sides of the story. Of course, the Chinese side is denying the fact and completely the opposite of what happened, and then you can see, like the British side of it, and then you can see what happened. It's very objective. I'm not putting any yes or no with that. What do you think? But go and check it out on the other channel related to that. Usually I don't show Tokyo and Pickle on this particular show, but again, I would just like to say a big thank you to the two very generous donators to support, not myself, but Pickle in herself. And I thought I'd bring back the good old Rainbow Award. Thank you so much again. Lots of people are saying in China that China is in a economic downward spiral, basically, and a lot of the property is sort of like, well, take a look would be an idea. The writing is really small, but I can explain what's going on. Here is a apartment building in one of these ghost cities. Now, everything seems to be fine. There's shops there, but they are just fake. They are not real. There's nothing there. There's just the signage outside. Then you go into the apartment and it looks okay, and you hit the elevator. This is actually, I think they said it's like 3 years old, something like that. But they haven't really taken off all the plastic bits there. You can go upstairs. They went to the 7th floor here. And there's about a 10% occupancy, this guy is saying, but it's just unfinished. And after 2 years, security doesn't actually go there anymore. They just disappear. So you have to fend for yourself. And it's now, these apartments, affordable for people who have quite a low income. And again, in a ghost city, you just sort of wonder why. People are not very happy who live there because it's incomplete. There's lots of holes on the floor, for example, like that, or whatever that is. Then you go to the window and you can have a look at some of the villas downstairs. All look very nice. Yep, you say, wow, I would like to live in that villa. Then this gentleman goes and has a look at one of these, and you will see that all these villas, or most of them, not going to say all, are just completely deserted. Lovely gardens actually look green, not too sure if it's painted, but inside is just an empty shell. That, for me, brings us to a close for today. Like, subscribe, share. Please do check that subscription. But it hasn't ended. There's still more to come. Wait. What I'm going to show you are just some images and a bit of background music of some of the dams in China. Not just the Three Gorges Dam, some others. I don't know all the names of them, but there are 94,000 dams in China, which surprisingly is exactly the same number that they have in the United States. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye for now.